In the next 5 minutes I want to show you how to set up a web project for use with the jsxp web framework. For this I first create a dynamic web project in Eclipse. Then I add a static web page. We can later use this HTML page as the design for our jsxp views, but for now it will just contain static text and will be served as a static page by the web server. After adding the project to the server, we'll see that the page is served as a static web page. It only shows what we just entered in the HTML page. To be able to use the jsxp web framework, I have to add the jsxp library to the web application libraries. I also have to add a web.xml deployment descriptor. I paste some content from another project. The only thing I have to change is the base packages for the jsxp servlet. The base packages are the Java packages where jsxp will search for view controllers. I used two base packages, web and web.generated. The generated base package will contain all the generated view controllers, and to create these view controllers we have to invoke the jsxp generator. I use an ARN script to invoke the generator. Again, I paste a ready-made ARN script and only change the project name and the base package. Now the generator ran and it created the src gen folder. We have to use this as a source folder. The src gen folder contains the generated view controller for our index page. Because we have already configured it in the web.xml file, jsxp now finds this view controller. When I reload the page, you can see debug messages. This is something jsxp prints when it is run in debug mode. It contains all kinds of information about what's going on in the background. So now we still serve a static HTML page, but this HTML page is served by the jsxp framework. What's left now is to create a builder in Eclipse, because we want to invoke the generator every time a file changes. I just create a new builder that invokes an ARN script. The builder should refresh the project after it was invoked, and we have to specify the ARN targets that have to be run. Also, I have to make sure that the builder runs in the correct base directory so it can find the HTML files. Also, I only want the builder to be invoked when a file within the web content folder changes, so I specify that here. Now the builder is configured, so I can change our HTML file, and after I save it, it will be invoked automatically. Now the builder ran, it generated a new view controller base class, and when I reload, then you see that the file has changed.